Hey, what's up? Welcome back to week 7 of the ABL. Today we're playing Under the Radar, Kelly. So I just want to go over my team real quick since the last 2 weeks I haven't done it. I know I've been saying I'm going to do it, so here it is. Let me move myself out of the way here so you guys can actually see what we're doing. You guys know this squad. So the thing about my team, though, that I think is a little bit different than some other teams is that, like, I don't necessarily need to rebuild out my teams or my sets all the time. I think mostly I kind of just don't need to. So we are running our Lucid, which, just for reference, I have 2 different Haxoruses. They're both named Lucid. Same thing with Gengar. There's 2 of them. They run 2 different sets. They're both named Loser. And I think they're the only ones that have, like, multiple variants named the same. But so we're running the Haxorus with Life Orb, with his standard set. Earthquake, Crunch, Outrage, Rock Slide, all that jazz. We are running him Adamant and not Jolly. I didn't really feel like we needed the speed for him. So we're going to run him just Adamant, get that extra attack. You know, Outrage, Rock Slide, Crunch, Earthquake. I feel like it's super solid coverage. I really like running this set. I've run it a lot, but it just gives me really great coverage, so I like that for sure. Actually, let me just do this. So then we're running our Gengar, Loser, our Gigantamax Gengar, Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Psychic. Like I said, I'm really just going for coverage. I mean, especially with these 2 where it's like they can attack and they hit really, really hard and they're really fast. My thing is like, mostly just wanting to have the most type coverage on these guys because they hit so hard that, like, I can cover so much ground with them. Even if they don't get stabbed, they can still, they pack a punch. Especially with your Gigantamax Mon, because you get that, like, just solid, like, 120 base stat, 140 base stat, depending on, base attack, sorry. Depending on whatever move it is. So we go with the Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Psychic, which gives us a really nice amount of coverage. He is running Modest Nature on this one. My other one is what is it? Is it Jolly? It's not. It's Max Speed. I can't remember exactly what nature it is. I don't remember my natures that well besides the really popular ones. Then we're gonna run our boy Slick. You guys know Slick. He's a good boy. He's got Ice Beam, Sucker Punch, Scald, Shadow Ball, which also, again, gives us huge coverage, gives us access to Sucker Punch, so we can potentially hit that Aegislash if we need to. Hit it quickly, anyways. Which, I mean, it has King Shield, so it doesn't really matter, but, you get in those situations where you need to hit something, and you need to make sure you hit it first. So that's where Sucker Punch comes in, and it has helped us in the past, so I always bring it. He's running Modest Nature. We're running our Modest Voltage. I go for all-out offensive. I know people probably hate that, but I just do. Shadow Ball, Volt Switch, Overheat, Thunderbolt. The standard set on this guy, I mean, he doesn't really get that many moves, like fire-type moves. He only gets Overheat. Shadow Ball for coverage, Volt Switch so we can just get up and out, and Thunderbolt for just stab electric. Pretty basic set, nothing too fancy there. Then we have Iron Ivy, running also a basic set. I could put Toxic on this thing. People have asked me, like, why don't you run Toxic on this thing? I don't know. I just haven't. I think the thing with double battles is like, Toxic doesn't really feel as useful. Like, it is useful. Like, Toxic Spikes is something I could run, and I've considered potentially doing that in the future. So maybe that's something I need to try, because I end up not really protecting a whole lot on this guy. I mean, I do and I don't. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I put him in, I don't protect, then he dies. Other times I put him in, I protect, but he doesn't do anything. And he does have a couple kills on the season. He has put in work in the past in a couple matches. But it's been tough to, like, find the best way to use him, on every given match, because it's definitely different. His usability changes very much depending on who I'm playing, and sort of like when he comes into the battle. That's gonna just drastically change, like, how usable he is, because there are some mons that just destroy him, even though he is so incredibly bulky. Obviously, he's running Leftovers. I might switch that up to Rocky Helmet at some point in the future. And then we've got Tang, Tang is a guy that we've only seen once and not really a whole lot. He didn't do a whole lot. So he's running Close Combat, Knockoff, Ironhead, Earthquake, Knockoff, obviously, for the Clefairy, potentially running Eviolite, but maybe not. Probably, though. And that thing is just so bulky, and it gets Friend Guard now, which reduces the damage that their ally takes. So that's pretty scary. Ironhead, excuse me. Ironhead also does, good damage to fairy types if we need to. He has a Silvally on his team. I have no idea what type he's going to bring. I don't even have an inkling of an idea of what type he's going to bring. I really just don't know. We're running Earthquake on this thing as well, which is, kind of a bad call now that I'm thinking about it, but we're about to battle. It's kind of a bad call now that I'm thinking about it because there's nothing on my team that... I guess, no, I can use Rotom. But normally I run, if you guys have seen my last few weeks, I've been running Mr. Rhyme with Air Balloon, just because it's kind of fun to run, because you can Helping Hand Earthquake, and then you don't get hit, or Rock Slide, or whatever you want to do. Not that the Air Balloon impacts Rock Slide, but you know what I mean. Like, sometimes you're worried, like, okay, so for example, last week, I got hit before my Earthquake went off, or I used Rock Slide because I was worried that Mr. Rhyme was going to get hit, and he did get hit, and I would have killed my own Mon doing that. So, definitely a risky play for sure. But yeah, that's the team. We're running max speed on this guy, Defiant. Iron Barbs on this guy as per the usual, with max attack minus speed. This guy's a beast, though. He has 0 speed investment. He also has perfect IVs except for speed. This is literally breeding this thing, getting it shiny, and having it come out with 0 speed was genuinely one of the luckiest egg hatches I've ever had. Like, it's insane. But yeah, so got Levitate on this guy, running max special attack minus attack, special attack minus attack. You can see kind of where we're going with this one. So I'll cut over to once the battle starts, and I'll see you there. Peace. All right, guys, we're looking for our opponent, Kelly, under the radar, and there we go. We got him. Sorry, it's a little cold in my room. Like, okay, it's really cold in my room. I'm freezing. I'm kind of tired. I just woke up, so yeah, let's do this thing. I'll decide the rules. Oh, did he? Okay, he's good. He just messaged me. I was like, wait. All right. We're not using... Dude, I'm sorry. I've been using the gym music every single time I do this, and, when I listen to my videos, it annoys me. So, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. So, we're going to use the tournament music. I know you guys are super concerned with the music that I pick. I'm really excited for this match. Kelly's a great battler. And I think probably one of the most prestigious battlers that I've actually got to battle, which is very cool. So my plan here is to start off with Tang and Slick. I think that'll be pretty cool. So let's just go for it. I didn't look. I mean, I know what his team is. I know what he's probably going to bring. So I feel pretty confident in what I've got right now. So he does have Prankster on Meowstic. He does have the ability that makes it so your friend takes less damage, which he very well may start Clefairy and Aegislash. If that's the case, then we'll have to figure something out. It's going to be tough. His team is tough to prep for. Silvally makes it very difficult to prep for. That was one of the things I was most worried about. Also, shout out to my man Kelly. Go down below and check him out in the description if you already don't know who he is. Yeah, he does start off with what I thought he was going to start off with. So that's pretty solid. It's a solid start for him. I think I know what he's going to do, though. I mean, I want a Shadow Ball here, but I feel like probably a bad idea. I think we just go for it, though, because, like... No, we don't. We want to hit the Clefairy, and I want to hit it hard. Do we knock off, though? That might work. Oh, come on. He totally juked me. He knew it, too. God damn it. He totally juked me. Totally juked me. Oh, I hate you, Kelly. This guy. He's gonna block now. Like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Do I risk it, though? I feel like that's a bad call to risk it. Especially after that just happened. Yeah, so he's going to go for his guard. I mean, I have to, like, I can't. Because, you know, for all I know, he goes for another setup, which would be... Or he goes for a setup. That would be a big problem for me. That doesn't even do half, dude. Doesn't even do half. Okay, we have Defiant. So our attack's going to go up. So that's pretty big. But how fast is he going to be? I don't know what to do here because Clefairy might just protect. But this thing is a huge threat to me. He's going to try and Shadow Sneak me, though. That's the thing. I'm just going to go for it. So he does protect. We saw that coming. So if the... Okay. That doesn't do nearly enough as much as I thought it would do. And he's got the weakness policy. The knockoff's going to get blocked. He's going to switch stances, and he's going to destroy me here. Oh, Agislash is so annoying. God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, so Clefairy, I believe, has Mystical Fire, which is not something we really want to... Not really something we're going to want to goof with, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do here. Because I can bring in this. Agislash just destroys me, though. That's the problem. I don't know. I got to go into this, I think. Like, it sucks, but it's got to happen. Do I Pyro Ball? That's the or Pyro Ball. Gyro Ball. He can't protect this turn. I also don't want to die. You know? But I don't think... We'll see. I don't know. He goes for Follow Me, which is actually good because we doubled up, so... Oh, get the burn! No! That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Ugh. This combo is so disgusting. So here's my thought process. Clefable is probably going to protect, although it may not, because... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Sucker Punch this thing, just in case that it doesn't, right? And then we're going to crunch on this guy, and we're going to call it a day. He's going to protect. Unsurprisingly, it's going to lower my attack. But, you know, that's to be expected. So they're going to double protect. Boop. I'm going to get the drop, the attack drop, which sucks. I can't let this thing attack, so I just need to go for that. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I can't let Clefairy attack, so I have to go for Sucker Punch again. He's going to use Follow Me. It's not going to work. Or, I mean, it is going to work, but... Oh, my God, this guy. This guy. At least he's down, but the thing is, Aegislash is still going to hit, and it's going to hurt. Hey, we killed something. His team is so good, dude. It's so good. That combo is so annoying. I hate playing that prediction game with that combo. When who's going to protect, when's going to follow me, when it's going to do this, when it's going to do that. Like, oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. It's tough, though, because I was like, I've been doing single battles a lot recently. And, like, I feel like I have a much easier time, personally, because... So he has Prankster on that thing. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I mean, how do I not go for the... There's no way he... Okay, he's definitely going to... Watch him protect on Meowstic. I'm going to be super mad. So he fakes out. Yeah, that's totally reasonable. I don't remember. Oh, so I've been playing single battles lately. And I think, too, like, part of my issue is, like, I try to, like... I don't know. You find this line between, like... With singles, it's like you can pretty much kind of predict where things are going to go. Because it's just one-on-one. But when it's two-on-two, there's so many variables. It makes it kind of difficult to determine what's going to happen. And, I mean, his opening team right there is so good. And I just could not... couldn't beat it. Couldn't beat it. Question is, what do I do here? He's going to protect next turn. So... But I don't want to Dynamax this guy. That would be bad. Okay, he's going to protect, but like I'm just going to go for it because we should hit through the protect, do some damage, maybe kill Meowstic. I mean, it's not going to do a ton, but it is what it is at this point. I don't think there's any turning it around. I mean, I'm still going to try, but, you know. King Shield. The thing that sucks is, like, he doesn't have to go for King Shield. And, like, I know, like, judging by everything that has already happened, that there's going to be the one time where I don't attack him, the turn where he can go for King Shield, and he's going to attack me instead, and I'm going to get bopped even more. You know what I mean? So, like, that still kills through King Shield. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy that it did that much, even though he was protected. I wonder if King Shield still cuts the same amount away. That's going to hurt, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of surprised that it still does that much damage, but I don't know. I don't know how much damage it like blocks compared to protect. I would assume it's the same amount, but maybe not. The Gold. So it's the Silvally. He's water type. Interesting. Ice Beam. He's not. He's Dragon. Is he Dragon? He's got to be, right? Or Flying? What the hell type is that? I don't even know. I don't even know. I can get my special attack up. I want to just kill as much as I can right now. So he's going to Dynamax too, unsurprisingly. I mean, like, that's his captain, so. I don't have anything that's going to necessarily hit this thing, you know, insanely hard. Not left, anyways. See, that's the thing when prepping for this team is, like, you don't know what type he's going to bring. He can bring any type. So. Get the Ice Beam off. Get the Freeze. That would be some really, really, really high levels of shenanigans if we got a Freeze off on that. So he's probably going to kill Gengar here, I would assume. Max Airstreams. He's going to get his speed up. Yeah, so he's flying then, I would assume, because he gets Stab Max Airstream. It's hard to tell because, like, the blue color, I mean, technically there's a couple different things that have blue. So, you never know. What comes out next? Because I'm pretty sure even with a Max Airstream, he doesn't outspeed Inteleon. I don't think. He might, though. Okay, I don't really have anything that can kill this thing, so we're just going to have to attack the God. And that's pretty much going to be it for this battle. Thank you guys for joining me for Week 7. Shout out to my man Kelly. You know, it is what it is, guys. I don't feel any shame in losing to such a good battler. He destroyed me with that opening combo, man. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, and it's crazy. That combo is just so annoying. But shout out to him, man. We go 0-3 on that one. You know, it happens. I'll try and you know, pick it up next week. So I think next week play with the same. Oh, we want to quit. We don't want to play again. But yeah. Yeah, definitely that first pair, it's just so, like, hard to predict what he's going to do. Because he has access to Follow Me. He can protect on both Mons. You know, all that stuff. And it's just very, very annoying. So, it's okay. It's all right. So I think that puts us at 2-5, I believe. But our differential's actually not that bad. Our record's not fantastic, but our differential's, like, in the middle of the league pretty much. So, you know, we'll see what we can get done next week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.